What's up, everybody? So I just filmed the Blackout review, and it ended up being 40 minutes long, which is way too long. I feel like, I don't know, like 40 minutes is just like insanity. So I'm going to do this emotions review, and I'm going to try to make it, you know, as short as possible, as short and concise as possible. You guys let me know if you don't mind the longer videos, but I'm going to try to make this short, like 15 minutes-ish. You know what I mean? I'm going to try. Because Lord knows, girl, that I just always have so much to say, and then I listen to the music for too long, and then I try to bring us to each point in the song, and then I do this where I'm rambling, so it's just like, it's just so hard for me to really make a short video. But I'm going to try it with Emotions. So, Emotions is one of Mariah's best albums. It's definitely her best album vocally. Vocals, there is no other Mariah album where you would listen to it and really, she pushed her limits vocally here. And I think it might be the best vocal album ever. Like, I don't think there's another album made by any pop girl or by anybody, really, unless you're like an opera singer, but fuck that. But like, out of anyone who's mainstream that beat this album vocally, nobody. And this album is very different from Mariah because it was so soulful, giving you very 50s, 60s vibes, like, very soulful and then very funky. Which is my favorite type of music, girls, so you know I love Emotions. Okay, so we're gonna go track by track. You know what, we're gonna do shuffle, actually. We're gonna shuffle it up and see what pops up. The Wind. The Wind is the first one on the shuffle. Okay, The Wind I absolutely love because it's very, like, first of all, it's dramatic as hell, which I love. Like, listen to that piano. And first of all, her vocals on this song are almost sensual, like she sounds sexy, and I know that the song is about dying, so like let's not go there. I'm sure she wasn't trying to do that, but to me she sounds so, it sounds like a cabaret song. Like, when I hear this song, I'm picturing her in like, I'm picturing her in a jazz lounge, smoke, you know, laying on a piano in like lingerie, you know what I mean, like in a corset, spotlight on her, and she's just going off, touching herself. I mean, that's what I'm getting, even though obviously the song is clearly nothing sexual at all. I mean, you've flown into the wind, you've died too soon, you know, you're gone, bitch. You are with the wind, and I'm here, and I'm lonely, and I'm sad, and I'm miserable. But if you didn't speak English, wouldn't you think that this might be like kind of a sensual song? And this build up in the middle. The way she works her voice on this, like, she does not really explode at all. It's so held in and so reserved, but it's so gorgeous and like perfectly woven in. There we go. Oh my god, I love it. This is my favorite part. Because even that piano to me sounds like sexy. Like, I just want to waltz and just like be taken in by someone's arms and, you know, swirl away on the dance floor. Gorgeous. This is a gorgeous song. So, A+, gorgeous. One of my favorites from the album. Just such a vibey song. Okay. Next song. Till the End of Time. Wow, we're working backwards apparently. Okay, now Till the End of Time. This song used to kind of freaks me out, and I'll explain why in a second. There is a sound in the background that you can't really hear right now. You could kind of hear it. It's like this accordion type of sounding thing. First of all, beautiful melody, gorgeous vocal. I love her deeper tone, and I love, again, towards the end of the album, with Till the End of Time and The Wind, very reserved. Just like a very deep, dark, you know, enclosed type of feeling. Gorgeous. But it's, this song and The Wind both give me just like this dark vibe, but this one way more. Like, The Wind is sensual and dark, but this one's giving me that fucking sound. There's a sound in the background that I was mentioning before, like that kind of accordion thing. I don't know what it is, but it sounds just like if you ever played The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in the Forest Temple. And that theme music and that tempo, I know somebody has got to have played that game because that game is legendary. And in the Forest Temple, there's like this weird accordion thing, and it has like this weird ass scary vibe in that whole temple, and that music is so creepy. And I'm hearing like a tinge of it in the song. Please, someone tell me you know what I'm talking about, or at least look up Forest Temple music like when you're done watching this, and let me know how you guys feel. Love it. Probably one of my, but I do have to say, it might be one of my least favorites on the album. Like, I don't go to this one a lot. I barely ever play it. Because it's just you have to really be in a certain mood for this song. Like, come on, it's just very dark and deep, and it's just, like, kind of depressing, kind of creepy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But even when I say least favorite, this whole album is incredible. Like, this is an incredible song. It's just, like, you have to be in the mood for it. Okay, next. If It's Over. We're going through all the slow songs, it seems. What I love about this album is it's it's very short, 10 songs. You got 5 soulful, slow, ballad type of songs. Then you got like 5 like very, way more funky songs. But this one's kind of like a mid-tempo. Can we hit the chorus though? I love the verse, but let's hit the chorus. A long verse. Where's that pre-chorus? Yes, you will. This whole album sounds like a jazz lounge album. That's not insulting though. Like some of these songs, like you just picture her sitting in a jazz lounge. You know what I mean? With her microphone and just you're sitting in your suit and you just listen to the gorgeous vocals and the beautiful melodies and just because it's so soulful. And then you see the background singers. Like, girl, she's really painting a picture with this. Okay, where's that chorus? It's so catchy. Like, just because it's a ballad doesn't mean it can't be catchy. Also, in the beginning of the album, you have And You Don't Remember, Can't Let Go, and If It's Over. Those 3 songs to me are like very similar, and they're all right in the beginning of the album, so they're like kind of come back to back almost. And I have to say, out of those 3, If It's Over is my favorite. I really think, or if And You Don't Remember. Like between those 2, fucking love. And I love how it builds up. All the songs on this album build up. She loves a good build up. I was trying to make this review short, girl, but like, how can you not listen to the rest of it? To me, it's one of the most I love the way that she emotes on this song. Fucking love it. Okay, next song. So Blessed. Now, you know what? You guys are gonna probably be so annoyed and irked at me, but So Blessed is probably one of my favorites on the album, and might be my favorite ballad on the album. Like, more than If It's Over. Like, I know that's so embarrassing because So Blessed is just like your cheesy adult contemporary ballad, but you know how I feel about those songs, and especially when they're talking about like a lover. This song reminds me of like When I Saw You. So, and you know I love those type of songs. I don't know what it is. Anything that sounds like it could be played like at the end credits of a romantic movie, I might love it. I don't know why. Because you know what? To me, the melody and the production has this very like timeless feel. That's what When I Saw You feels like to me. Like, they both have like this feeling that is just timeless. Like, so romantic, so beautiful. Never aging, girl. Right? Am I wrong? Like, how do you guys feel about this? I don't ever hear anyone say anything about this song. That chorus, bitch. Those vocals. Come on. thing is, you know what really amazes me about the song is the melody of the chorus. It reminds me of like a doo-woppy feel. That's what I'm talking about with the timeless, like, I don't know. I just absolutely love it. I don't care what anyone says. But actually, I do care what anyone says. So please tell me how you guys feel about that song. Because I feel like I don't know anyone's opinion. And I'm sure most people are going to be laughing at me for saying it's one of my favorites on the album. But I don't give a fuck. Okay. Emotions. Now, this song is what we call a song. Like, there's really nothing that you could say besides a fucking amazing, classic, timeless, legendary, a vocal masterclass. Like, the second it starts, and it puts you in such a good mood. Like, it's so energetic, it's so funky. I'm just gonna hit it to the middle because we all know what the song sounds like, but I just want us to really feel the emotion. I just want someone to tell me if there is a song in this world that someone has sang better, then I would love to know, because this song, the way that she builds her vocals in every section of it is like insane. Like, just listen. The power, the range. Even in that word higher, like she starts it off growling and then she gets off higher, like all in just like the space of like 3 seconds. Girl, not this part. This part is like... Like, are you absolutely out of your mind? How does someone sing like that? And then that whole build up, to me the song is just so feel good. Like, if I'm in like not in a good mood, I'm gonna play this song and immediately I'm in a good mood. How can you listen to the song and not be like entranced to another world of happiness? Like, and that's what her vocals do to you. That's what her melodies do. That's what her production does. But it's mostly her. Like, she knows how to emote. You could take away the happy production and just have it a cappella and I'm still gonna feel great about myself, because you just feel the elation in her voice. And besides the emotion that she's serving in her voice, just the overall talent. I mean, she probably hit every note that there's ever been hit in human ability in the song. I mean, deep again, you know what I mean? Do you not hear her? She's coming to growl at you, bitch. The intensity of her vocal, it's amazing. This is probably my favorite. I can't say it's my favorite. I don't know. It's hard. I can't pick a favorite Mariah song. But this is like top 5. This is just a classic. This is a song that when I hear it, I just stop what I'm doing and I fucking die and I fall over. And you know, you just get into it. If you have a whole group of people that know the song and the lyrics to it, you're gonna go off and you're gonna have a great time, bitch. I would love to see this in concert and just be going off with the audience, because it's one of those sing-along songs, so fun, you know, roll the windows down and just go off. And it's so funky, like, it's very, like, you know, 80s, 70s, 60s, like, blended all together, and that's what's serving you. Okay. To me, You're So Cold is, like, part 2 of Emotions. It's very similar, very upbeat, very funky, and soulful as well, and then those vocals, bitch. I mean, how deep? This whole album, I mean, how does someone sing like this? And how does someone write songs like this? Let's not forget how catchy and incredibly, like, amazing these songs are lyrically and melodically. This bitch does not play around with you. I mean, she is the ultimate talent. Put her in the studio and she will come out with this at the age of what was she, 20, 21? She was younger than me, and she made this album. She wrote it, produced it, and sang like this. That's just... And the drama, the theatrics of this album. That's why I love it. It's so... Like, soul music is so dramatic, and I fucking love it. And then once we finally kick into that beat, this song is like the epitome of 90s. Like, if you just think of the 90s when you hear this song, I'm picturing people like, in like, I'm thinking of like MC Hammer pants, like those, you know, saggy pants, and like, I don't know, some like fucking, what do you call that, crop top, and like doing some like little Bronx kick dance moves. You know what I'm talking about? Very crisscross applesauce. Just like in the club, like just doing some arm movements, kicking your legs back and forth. You know you built a song that is so amazing when the verses are just as catchy as the chorus. And the pre-chorus, the whole song, like every part of it is genius. This should have been a single. I heard this was supposed to be the first single, and then she did Emotions, and then they were like, okay, Emotions is gonna be the first single. But this would have been a great first single, or a single at all. Like, this is a classic type of song that would have been like hugely massive and would still be being played on the radio. But hold on, what's my favorite part on this? You feel the hurt, the emotion, bitch. I don't know why, girl, I don't know why. What is that? Oh my god, no, I swore I wasn't gonna keep doing that. I can't. We're gonna go to the next song before I just go through every section of the song. Okay. Something that you do. What's very interesting is all the upbeat songs like Emotions, You're So Cold and To Be Around You, very, very similar, like in the way they build up. Like they start off kind of a cappella, very like low-key, and then it like explodes. Every time you near me, I'm in heaven, baby. This is better than You're So Cold to me. This, I was gonna say, is probably my favorite song on the album, but I'm pretty sure I said that about every song on the album. But this is one of those ones that, just like Emotions, the second I put it, amazing mood. Okay. This reminds me of like Now That I Know. Like, it's a little more dancey. Every time you miss me, I'm in heaven, baby. How do you explain it? It's just like that whole crescendo of music. Like, what the fuck's going on, girl? This is a rollerblade around the, you know. I always wanted to do that, rollerblade. Like, what isn't that the thing? Or is it roller skate? Where people are like roller skating around the rink with like the neon lights. This is a song that you're gonna fucking do that to. Hooks all over the place. Literally every single part of the song is catchy to me. Ooh. That needed to be a single, just like Now That I Know and You're So Cold. There's so many songs that she had that needed to be singles, that needed to be exposed to the world, but they weren't, and it is such a shame. Okay. So next song is And You Don't Remember. Okay, so it's in between this song and If It's Over and So Blessed as my favorite ballads from the album. It's just so hard to pick, I'm sorry. But this one is this is probably the most contemporary sounding of the songs, I think, while the rest of them are kind of 60s. This one too, obviously, it's very soulful as well, but it's giving me more so of its time, you know? A little more commercial than the rest of the songs. And this is actually Mariah's favorite song from the album. She said that multiple times. Fun fact. I give myself to you. Pre-chorus. I'm gonna say, and You Don't Remember, I don't love the verses. I don't really listen to the verses that much. I always skip to the pre-chorus here. Because it's catchier. The verses are very like, I don't want to listen to it very much. But that chorus and the pre-chorus are stuck in my head every time. Like, every time I stop listening to the song, that's what, it just goes off in my head forever. I mean, the verses are cool. Let's just say. It's just a little boring. It's a little too slow for me. And I can't really understand her. I think that's my problem. She's singing very deep, which is great, but it's almost getting drowned out by the production. It's just a little lower than the beats to me, so I get confused. And then here she comes. I give my... That's where she comes to and she overpowers the production. But this song, probably the catchiest ballad, I guess. It's hard for me to say because when I was listening to If It's Over, I was thinking that one is, but now I'm thinking And You Don't Remember is probably the most catchiest ballad. And maybe the best one. I don't know. It's just so hard to say, bitch. Like, you know, it's so difficult. Okay. Make it happen, girl. I mean, this album is so filled with classics. I don't really know, like, how to pick my favorite. This might... I don't know. I don't know. This song is the most different from the rest of the album because it's... While the rest of them, you can kind of group them. Like, you can say Emotions, You're So Cold to Be Around You can group them. And You Don't Remember, Can't Let Go, If It's Over, group them. So Blessed, Till the End of Time, The Wind, group them. And then you got Make It Happen, which is completely different. It's like a choir. It's probably the most upbeat, I think. Not the most upbeat, but the most, like, uplifting. The lyrics. How is she gonna give us a church song? Like, you know. But you know the gays don't want to hear no church song. And she gave you all of that in a song, and she made it so inspirational without making it cringy, without making it cheesy. Not like Hero, come on. The lyrics to Hero are so cheesy. You know what I mean? But this one is so inspirational. Like, you can literally just write it down in a notebook, paste it on the back of your wall, and, like, wake up in the morning and look at it and be like, okay, bitch, like, I'm ready to take on the day. You know what I mean? But I really want to just hit the middle. This is another song, vocal masterclass. Actually, maybe more so than Emotions. Only because with Make It Happen, you're really getting all the ranges of her voice. Like, she goes the deepest of the deepest, and it's very powerful. I don't think she goes that high on the song from what I remember, but what you are getting is the power. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just totally... Like, I don't even know how to explain it, girl. Like, that power, girl, that aggression. Let's go, come on. Bitch. Did she just hit us with like a 13-second note? Yes, she did. And with the fucking power, girl, and sounding completely clear, crisp. No one can sing like that. Like, absolutely, I've never heard anyone sing like that. And literally, I feel like God enters me when I hear this song. Like, the way that she is... I was gonna say screaming. She's not screaming, girl. Leave that to, like, Christina. But what Mariah is giving you is belting. And it just enters your soul with the effortlessness. The way she does it is so effortless. Yes, she is. It's those ad-libs. You got the finger snaps. Like, what I'm picturing is her... This might be the music video, though. I haven't seen the music video. I feel like maybe I've seen clips and now it's in my subconscious, because what I'm picturing in the song is, like, 5 people around her snapping their fingers, like, on a sidewalk, on, like, steps to, an apartment, and just, like, really singing it and coming together, you know, like a kumbaya type of thing, like, in the middle of the city. That literally might be the music video, though, because I feel like I picture it way too much for it not to be what it is. But... And then the way she kind of whispers. And then she comes in again, like, girl, what do you do with yourself? Why would you even go to church when you could just listen to the song every day? Because this is so inspirational, and it's just the power of her voice. This whole album, every single song... It was a great thing that they called this album Emotions, because that's what this album makes me feel, is emotions. And what she's putting into the album is emotions. Like, Like, fuck the production, even though it's great, obviously. I mean, honestly, it's just cute. Like, you got the instruments. It's a little, I don't know if it's my copy of the album or something, but it's a little, like, you know, it doesn't sound mastered amazingly, but what is amazing is just her vocals and the melody and the lyrics. And literally, you could take away everything and just have her vocals and just listen to it, and it's going to be amazing. So, I think that's the whole album. Oh, wait. Oh, we didn't do Can't Let Go. Okay. This again, it sounds a lot like And You Don't Remember and If It's Over. So to me, sometimes they just kind of blend in together. This one's probably my least favorite of those three. It's cute though. It's so cute. I love the verses, catchy, cute. You know what? As I just skimmed through that song, I think the reason that I don't love it as much as the other ones is that there's no climax moment. It kind of builds up, but it stays kind of monotone throughout the whole song. I don't love that. You know I don't love that. I don't love saying the same. Obviously, there's a kick at the end. Like, it definitely blasts a little bit more than it did in the beginning, but it kind of stays the same throughout, and I don't love that. See, I don't love that tone of her voice that much. Like, it's not something that I want to listen to too much. Like, that whole, like, you know what, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's not whispering, but it's just like a very... It's just a different style that I don't love that much. And that whole song is filled with it, so it's probably my... I'm gonna say Can't Let Go is my least favorite, and I hate to say it because I know that that's like a favorite, but like I'm saying, even if I say least favorite girl, I still love it. Like, I'm not gonna skip it, I'm gonna let it play, and I'm gonna jam to it. But is that the last one? I think it is. Okay, so overall, you know, 27 minutes in, okay, you know, 12 minutes over my limit. But let's just go through. I'm gonna say, because I feel like what I was saying throughout the whole video, I kept contradicting myself with my favorites and shit. So I'm gonna say, we're gonna rank them. Okay. Emotions, 10 out of 10. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And You Don't Remember, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give it like a 9.5. Can't Let Go, I'm gonna give like an 8.5. Make It Happen, 10, 11, 12, amazing. If It's Over, like a 9.3. A little less than And You Don't Remember. You're So Cold, I'm gonna give like a 10. So Blessed, I'm gonna give like a 9.8, okay? To Be Around You, 10, 12, 11. Till the End of Time, creepy as fuck, and you know I don't love to listen to it, like, I don't go out of my way to listen to it, but that's gonna get like a 9.5, 10-ish. And The Wind, 10. There you go. So overall, this album is absolutely incredible, and we're gonna give it like a 10, because actually, I'm gonna give it 9.5, only because when I listen to this album, I have to pick out the songs that I feel in the mood for. Like, I can't just play it straight up, because some of the songs are so depressing, and I'm not always in that mood. Like, this is the one album of hers, I think, that this and, like, maybe Music Box, those two albums, I can't play straight top to bottom. I'm not saying that I don't like them, it's just something about them I can't just go straight to bottom. I don't know why. But you guys let me know how you guys feel. Your favorites, your least favorites. Tell me if I said some stupid shit that you don't agree with, or some great shit that you do agree with. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. All the Mariah fans are always hitting me up on Twitter, so join the crew, girls. Join the Lamley up on there. And thanks for watching.